Chávez. A right.
And then what he'll do, he'll pull him.
Right hand. We've seen Chávez get off to this kind of against Sammy Fuentes here in November. The expectation side of Chávez's body with his left hook. His mouth guard. Good. So far, Taylor. It could be that an old cut has been reopened here.
You see the right hand of Taylor. He's dropping it.
Yep, and Chávez is throwing over the tinning the land with more consistent leads. Doing the damage for Chávez now. A solid left and confident Meldrick Taylor controlling the bout with it. Taylor lands a vicious.
Right, in that combination, he did what you were talking about before. He threw 3 or 4 punches and then he got out of there.
But then it wears you down when you're inside like this.
In round 2. But typically, Chávez landed more than half of the blows. This is another very good round for Meldrick Taylor. They're fighting in the zone in the middle.
Is yet to be seen.
Meldrick trading. Chávez still boring in, coming straight forward against Taylor's flurries. A solid right hand at. So if you. Good right hand lead by still trading 4 blows to 1 for Chávez. Chávez tries the left inside.
Fine fashion.
Now called it thunder meets lightning. And there was a good straight. In that characterization, Chávez, to clarify what I said, Roger Mayweather and Sammy Fuentes ended their bouts on the stools in their corners, not flat on their backs on the canvas. Chávez simply wore them down. That's what he's against the man who is 66-0. Well, Ray Leonard, would you say a near-perfect performance so far from Meldrick Taylor?
It's a very good performance by Meldrick Taylor. He's been doing what he needs to do. Boxing matter Chávez gets, the easier.
We'll look to see if Chávez will follow his corner's orders and throw double left.
This is looking for Meldrick Taylor's head. That's not an easy target.
But it's hard to play offense when you're playing defense every second.
Well, the hand speed of Meldrick Taylor is so blinding. The first thing that Chávez wants to do is block the shot. Again, Jim, this kind of fight, this is
hard to stay outside and that he's trying to get rest in there.
It's better for him.
Within the last 30 seconds, Chávez has landed 3 with a bristling uppercut. And another flurry for Meldrick Taylor. Solid left hooks inside and back. Punching to the body effectively. They trade punches inside and Meldrick seemed to wobble for just a second.
This is a match in the legs of Meldrick Taylor. Still a lot of bounce.
And that gets back to the fact, Ray, that Chávez has not done damage to the body like he usually does.
He hurt Chávez just then. Chávez buckled. Chávez appears to be totally discombobulated here. He's not throwing combinations. He's not throwing body shots.
Just to clarify, the rest of my prediction was that Chávez would turn it around. I don't know if I have much confidence in that right now. Taylor still blistering Chávez inside. Solid left hook inside by Taylor. Chávez continues to try to come.
Tough fight. So what he needs to do is maintain that.
Chávez landed a left. Taylor flurries, furious.
Back in 80. A lot of concentration.
Now there's something you never saw.
Taylor went straight for Chávez.
It's incumbent on Taylor not to give Chávez an unnecessary chance to get back into this. Look at the speed of Meldrick Taylor's.
And one thing those combinations do, it takes the crowd out of the fight for Chávez.
Being outpunched 2 or 3 to 1. 9th round of a classic performance by a young fighter on the threshold of greatness. Meldrick Taylor Coming into this bout, an underdog against the unbeaten Julio César Chávez, has completely dominated Chávez with hand speed and vicious infighting. Taylor may well have won every round.
You know what I see now, Jim, is the fact that inside.
And commitment, hand speed, superior strategy.
Chávez.
And the left hook to the body is supposed to be Chávez's remarkable chin that he does not appear to have been one down. And another.
And what you see here again, Taylor's going through the body with two hands.
He's been nothing.
His will has cracked yet.
In every round so far. He's carried out George Benton's game plan to perfection.
Whoa, beautiful
Trading
combination.
punches inside, and Chávez again seems to wobble slightly as Taylor lands at will. Brilliant stuff from Meldrick Taylor. Chávez on the verge of going down. Now he smiles as he slips a punch.
Incredible.
And Chávez, the great body puncher, is reduced to headhunting.
Taylor has to watch out. I'm seeing him being hit by these left hooks. He needs to watch out for those shots. So I'm watching the effects of the punches when
Taylor beginning to look more the worse for wear than the action of the bout would have led you to believe, though. Blood again from the mouth and the nostrils.
Watch
Both
the
eyes
legs.
beginning to close. Chávez is coming on.
watch the legs of Taylor. They don't seem to be too steady here. To the body and back to the head.
Taylor again rocking back with two left hooks against the attack to the body. What a heart Taylor's shown tonight. Answering everything Chávez can throw with heavier stuff of his own. Crowd tries to become the third man in the ring.
The arms of Taylor starting to go down now. He's starting to drop now. Both men are displaying so much heart here.
Chávez finally seizing the initiative. There's a mild air of danger from Meldrick Taylor, but he still comes back with flurries.
Come on up, come on up.
Right now, it's like who wants it the most.
Well, you can never question Julio César Chávez's desire.
We see two real champions here tonight. The combinations by both men. Meldrick Taylor.
Exclusive to great champions.
Taylor handles this because this is the toughest fight he's ever been in.
Possible to conceive that Chávez is in any way disillusioned about the necessity of a knockout. He's got to.
Keep him up.
The best punch of Taylor is the left hook. Look at it, 3-4 left hooks at a time.
As Larry told you, a Philadelphia staple. Remember Joe Frazier?
Watch your head.
It has been 78 years since a fighter began. The best in the last 78 years is in serious jeopardy. As round 11 comes toward a close, Julio César Chávez must begin to contemplate the reality that he's got 3 minutes in which to produce an unlikely knockout, or he will see his streak end before thousands of his countrymen.
The impressive thing, he's still saying combinations.
Who has completely dominated him through most of the fight.
Chávez out. Play it safe and box.
Hard to get out.
That is a tired Meldrick. 2 minutes to go.
Keep him up.
Maybe 2 minutes left in Julio César Chávez's historic unbeaten streak.
You expect.
This moment that Chávez has the stuff to get it done. More pawing than punching now, at a time when he needs another solid left hook from Meldrick Taylor.
If he gets up, he probably wins the fight. I can't believe it!
Unbelievable! Richard Steele stopped the fight with fewer than 5 seconds to go. You're going to watch Lou Duva go crazy now. I would have thought he would have come
for González. On top of that, right above it. And González bangs away with a left and then a right.
And sometimes when Michael Carbajal
might leave him wide open for that uppercut.
But of course, as you know from watching González, and you see him inside also.
Fighter loves to go to the body and is like a wind-up toy. They're as long as he can be there. They don't take backward steps.
There's the right. This cannot be anything but a good bout. You're seeing.
Got yourself in for a visit.
Lefty.
Yep.
When you see that Michael Carbajal, you're in for a wild night. He'll get hit a lot.
Outside, banging away to the body and or the toe trunks with Chiquita. Castillo, the ubiquitous one, Spanish bilingual friend, both of them, and they are, one of his own and walks right in. There's a good left thrown by Carbajal. Two guys have been non-stop to left. Another by Chiquita, González.
And you know,
down goes Carbajal. Solid.
In the left-handed stance. So Carbajal finds out about the power of González, and I don't think they want Carbajal on the ropes, which is where he is. And I think it's in.
And I don't think he even knows where he is. He is. Look as though González is showing any blood as Carbajal bangs away.
They are. And it came from a right hand of
Carbajal. Lands a solid shot on González.
Look how this fight has changed now on the inside. And Carbajal, so give him credit for being adaptable.
Well, I tell you, they are forehead to forehead, and not all of the punches are landing above the belt. But they're
getting it in against González because González is lowering his left.
Al, I talked to Danny Carbajal earlier. He said he's going to
get a better look at it. González puts Carbajal to the ropes right above us.
Carbajal has always had trouble with the straight left from a southpaw, and he's having trouble with it like it right on the eye of González.
Good solid drives Carbajal back. González
or Juana
above us. They turn everything loose, these two. Light flyweight title, that's González in yellow, point away.
And of course, remember, with Carbajal being down, but I don't know.
Good.
The likelihood of this going to the remote to be giving González a lot of trouble.
Good uppercut, another one by González. Another straight left. 7.5 pounds, and these two little guys.
For their weight, both of them, and they're showing it. Is that short right?
Carbajal is undefeated, 27-0. González on it.
From that straight left. See, there's where he can land the right hand, Carbajal. Countered with the left hand of González. So determined in this bout. He's taken a lot of counter punches by Carbajal, but it is not deterring him at all. He's coming forward.
Banging away inside the short, solid punches. González scoring repeatedly.
Tom, I think the combination punching and the hand speed of González much better.
Carbajal still effective with the right. Down he goes. González knocks him down across the ring after him.
This time Carbajal is hurt.
He is hurt indeed. And González sensing that the entire title can be his.
But Carbajal counterpicking
right in on his man.
And that's where Carbajal's safe. I'm telling you, he needs to stay right off the chest of González. That's the only place he is safe.
Carbajal suddenly landing some good solid rights.
Do you think that maybe Chiquita has punched himself out a little bit on that
he
exchange?
could be tired.
We'll see.
González reached back and gets some second win.
This fight has the makings of a classic because Carbajal has now come back and he is landing some excellent shots against González.
I think Chiquita has punched
Against González.
Unfortunately for González, on that left eye, with Carbajal seems to have his mouth open a lot. For 6.
And now an importance now, Michael Carbajal has been down. There
Not as well as
many more combinations. Now he goes back to lefty. I don't know if I was about anymore. Back in that 5th round would remain a special moment. The vision is going to be tough.
That's right, the swelling. He backs Carbajal against the ropes and lands a series of punches, most of which were unanswered. Again, and he's got Carbajal in the middle of
Big power punches. González is
a flurry by Humberto, and he's got Carbajal on the
It's only the question of the swelling. Oh my! That should be a knockdown. That should be a knockdown. He went against the ropes and it kept him up. Mills Lane made a mistake there.
All of a sudden, Carbajal renewed interest as he sends González reeling against the ring ropes.
But give González credit. He is coming back as Carbajal did. But I'll tell you what, that should have been a knockdown because he went reeling against the ropes and only the ropes kept him up.
Again, the right hand by Carbajal. He hurts González with a right and then a left. Another right and left. And Carbajal is fighting his way back. What a battle. What a testimony to two. Oh, there's no question about it. Well, as long as there was no knockdown, it would have to be a very one-sided, impressive round for Carbajal. Oh! He's got González down, and he may not get up. 4. Only, he's not going to get up. It's done. It's over. Carbajal comes from behind to win it.
ランクスがチャンピオンゴンサレス、現地には伝わっているはずです。ゴンサレス。
まあローランド今度ここで戦ってるん
ですが、浜さん、ここまでどうですか両者。右。
ゴンサレスはまあいつもの
ストレート。さあゴンサレスが追い始め。まだ30秒あります。左なんですよ。はい。また詰める。右やった。じりっと軽く詰めていきます。
悪くはないですがちょっと
ダウンか。
ってましたけどね。足が揃って
います。びっくりしました。奪われました。まあ26勝のうち21 KO。右をついてスッと離れます。挑戦者。左のストレート。サマンの方です。
トレーナーでですね、ナチョ・ベルスタイン。ゴンサレスのボクシングはまあとさほど変わってはないんですけど、今度はですね、プレッシャーかわない場合があるんですよね。低い面があるんですね。
そうです。まあこのもちろん相手にもよりますでしょうけども、
よりますけどやっぱり打つパンチ切ってますからね。
右思い切り振っていきました。相打ち勝ったのはチャンピオンです。離れ際左を打たれました。来ました。今度は出ます。チャンピオン。さあチャンピオン。バランスを崩したか。
ちょっとボディ打たれてひるみましたね、挑戦者。
挑戦者。さあ30秒近くあります。
左ラッパー決めたね。
ミドルストレートから。さあチャンピオンチャンスです。頭が上がった。フライ級タイトルマッチ。さあすぐ片付けようという感じで第5ラウンド出ていきました。
狙ってきましたね。
距離を取ろうとするんですがコーナー完全に一方的な試合になりかけています。第5ラウンドです。これはカース挑戦者の目が腫れてきました。
ストレートね。ちょっとボディ打たれる。
完全に腰が見えてしまいます。さあまた詰まった。ダウンです。第5ラウンド時間はたっぷりあります。さあチャンピオンまた攻めました。今度はアッパーから入っていきます。
ボディだ。
頭にボディを必要に狙います。チャンピオン、またレバーのあたり左に持っていきます。チャンピオンです。おっと第5ラウンド、しかし時間がなくなってきました。
ちょっとゴンサレスも打ち疲れしましたね。
青コーナー左から入っていった。
ペースですよね、
はい、本当に足が揃ったところマークありませんでした。ボディブロー、ベルトラインのあたりうまく打っていきます。右のストレート、
ワークを大きく使って、できるだけリングを大きく使って戦うことです。
僕の速い選手は、動いてる間に回復してくるんですね、ボディの弱い選手っていうのは一度効いてしまうと回復。
また右の目立つようになりましたサマン。あのインターバルからさらに腫れているようです。
ゴンサレスもあと一押しができないですね、
はい、
第一期のそのチャンピオン時代の強引さ、
挑戦者もわずかに右合わせて右のストレートが
一発のパンチ、それほど力はもう込めてないですよね。
さあチャンスか、あと30秒ダウン。さあチャンスです。しかし時間がないか。一方的、これゴングです。フライ級タイトルマッチ、一方的なペースになってきました。チャンピオン黄色のトランクスウンベルト・ゴンサレス、
サマンもここで勝負、このラウンドで勝負かけないとストップされる可能性あるんですよね、
はい、
やっぱり勝負かけてきましたね。
右がヒットしました。チャンピオンダウンオーバーれました。チャンピオン左フック大きく振っていきます。サマンソーチョトロン、このラウンドにかけています。
危ないですね。
左を振った。
効いてますね、効いてますよ。
右を出していきます。挑戦者、右左フック効いてました。ストップ、試合終了です。試合終了、
大逆転ですね。
チャンピオン敗れましたウンベルト・ゴンザレス。
Mitch Halpern was criticized for not stopping the Ruelas Garcia fight last year, in which Garcia died. We'll see if he's overly cautious. And as expected, Mike Tyson comes out fast.
As soon as he hit him, he got his attention. And Mike looks like he's going to take his time. He's so strong that it's unbelievable how difficult it is to move Mike.
How will Holyfield respond to these early brawling tactics? A straight right hand, a quick right by Tyson. Tyson then with a left uppercut. The crowd behind Holyfield.
Evander settling this down to more of what he wants, a sort of boxing match rather than just these big slugging.
Holyfield comes back with a left hook. Holyfield with a combination to Tyson's head.
You know what? There you saw Evander Holyfield throw a nice body shot. Holyfield's coming close a lot. We've been wondering.
A straight right hand by Tyson that landed. As we head for the bell. They continue to go after the bell.
He can't fight inside with Mike. I don't think anybody can.
Holyfield kicking to the body with a right uppercut. Vicious left hook there by Tyson, but it was warded off nicely by Holyfield. That left hook missed by Holyfield. He spins Tyson around. Tyson against the ropes.
I'll tell you what, the crowd thought that Mike was hurt. Mike had a good shot.
A combination by Holyfield to the head of Tyson. Again, something unusual. A straight left hand by Holyfield. It's been Tyson holding on.
I'll tell you what, this is going to be a long fight like this. It's just going to be long. Holding every time they get close, and they get close a lot. Because Evander's not retreating. It was the tail end of my honeymoon, that November 8th. I flew in to see the fight, and it didn't happen.
Good exchange here.
This will be a real attrition battle.
We approach the final 10 seconds of round number 3. As Holyfield looks to counterpunch off the swinging miss. Holyfield coming on. A right uppercut. Counter punch combination by Tyson. But Holyfield getting the better of that duel. Break.
Overall strength is going to be a big factor with this type of fight too. Evander can't keep wrestling with Mike all day and still be effective enough and strong enough later on. Badly, or they let him have some in a round.
Good combination, fast, out-slicked him.
Quickly tying him up as he comes in. Straight left hand there by Tyson, but a glancing blow. Back comes Holyfield.
I think Tyson's got to get back into his rhythm again.
Evander Holyfield is disorganizing Tyson. He's keeping him out of his attack.
That hurt. It was a right uppercut to the body and left hook to the chin. I'll tell you what, that got Evander's attention, and good.
Tyson unleashing uppercuts to the body, digging to the chin. It startled Holyfield. It sends him back a bit.
He hurt him to the body.
Punches here by Mike Tyson. Left uppercut that sent Holyfield backpedaling.
But Tyson's force, the force of his blows is changing everything.
Short left hook by Tyson right on the nose of Evander Holyfield. He's trying to beat a man who has lost only once in 46 fights. Mike Tyson with a straight right hand. Well, Tyson said he's more patient and more disciplined in the ring. He's got all his anger under control in the ring. We'll see if it bears true. Now the jab of Holyfield. The right hook by Holyfield.
Tyson.
And Evander has the reach. He should use that jab more.
Round 5 was a good one for Tyson. The crowd a little quieter as a result.
He looked confused because he was getting outboxed for the first 4 rounds. But
that's a big left hook.
Now what?
Mitch Halpern again calls time. Accidental headbutt.
Who's cut? Oh,
Tyson is cut.
Tyson is cut. Can't see much right now, but he is cut.
After 4 rounds, they'll go to the scorecards on an accidental foul. Now both wailing away. What an exchange.
Mike got in some very clean shots. I was surprised that Evander took them standing up so easily and came back.
Cut, not looking good. Above the left eye of Mike Tyson. So now a sense of urgency begins to develop.
And madness.
Because of the cut. Ooh, a low blow by Holyfield.
That was a low blow to Mike. Holyfield hit him real low.
And it hurt him. Mike's face crinkled when he got hit.
He grimaced. Holyfield turned on by the crowd. Less than a minute in round 6.
Holyfield's closing this round like a champion. Like the overachieving warrior that he is.
Oh, down goes Tyson. A left hook.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That was a body shot. I think he was a little more balanced.
Note the time, 35 seconds left in the 6th.
Evander Holyfield is letting it all hang out.
They continue to battle after the bell.
There's that range that Holyfield has to stay at. That's the range. He's developed the respect, and that's the range.
Online scoring.
Is Tyson. Holyfield's got a good corner, and they're encouraging.
Tyson fights at such a frantic pace, and you pointed that out. Look out now as they come together. Again, the headbutt.
That one buckled. That one buckled Tyson. I mean, Tyson actually got a headbutt and hurt.
He's going to need all the help he can get in there now.
You know, as Mike comes rushing in, Evander ducks his head to not catch a shot with his head up in the air, and those heads are just banging. One at a time is not going to get it done. Evander's zeroing in on a big shot.
Tyson is confused, frustrated. He unleashed a flurry there, but Holyfield comes right back and counters to the head.
Evander Holyfield start to wear out as he does in all fights. If that's the case, that may be the only chance that Tyson has to pull this out.
Well, Holyfield has always known in the past what tools to bring to a fight, and he's proving it again here. Look at this toe-to-toe action.
It's a nice right hand by Mike, but he's not following. See, Evander's ducking, and he's trying to...
This is what makes this sport so great. You can't really handicap it.
Oh, straight right hand by Evander Holyfield that shook Tyson momentarily.
He got Mike's attention. Mike's firing back, and now the slugfest ensues. That's not Evander's fight, but he's winning some of those combinations very well.
Well, Mike is getting to that little level where he might need a knockout. I don't know what the judges are looking at. I don't know how much they give a favorite immortal-like fighter like Tyson's becoming, but I have him ahead by so much. I have Evander ahead by so much that it's getting to the point where either he gets a knockout or he's going to win this fight.
A right hook followed by a left by Holyfield, and countering with a combination is Mike Tyson, that left hook, which is usually lethal, being guarded beautifully by Holyfield.
See, I've got him ahead by 3. And meaning that if you bought one every round, you can only get a draw.
Tyson missing and Holyfield countering with a right uppercut.
First real signs of weariness on Holyfield. First real signs.
Oh, a straight right combination by Holyfield. Holyfield looking to air it out.
Holyfield's unloading now. He's taking a shot. He's going for it.
Oh, Tyson's in trouble. Holyfield smothers Tyson. Looking to put Tyson down and end the fight. Tyson is not in trouble. He's saved by the bell.
Mike is out on his feet. Evander's got to be careful here to hold on, but he has fought a perfect fight.
No matter what happens from here on in, we are looking at a sports legend in the purple trunks, Evander Holyfield. Holyfield continues to dig in. A left hook to the head. He's got Tyson in trouble. Tyson's ready to go. A straight right hand. The Topper stops the fight, and Holyfield has won.
I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's the most unbelievable thing I've ever been privileged to witness.
An effective body puncher.
Fighters, like you said, both of these guys manage when they come in the ring to fight. They've gained 15 and 15 and a half pounds.
A lot of people believe this will be Gatti. Would love to fight him at 130. The word is that Gatti will have made a couple of statements here in the first round. Ruelas lands 2 right hands upstairs. Gatti comes back with a solid right of his own over the top. Watch out for Arturo Gatti's left hook. Gabe believes 4 fights. Gatti has that many in 29 fights. Left hook to the body by Gatti. Ruelas missing upstairs, and there you see what Gabe means about being the better defender. Gatti hasn't really established combination. Little hand landed inside for Ruelas. And an upper.
His face blowing up, it could tell as the fight goes on.
Number of punches here.
Larry referred to Gatti's tendency to swell around the eyes in at least rounds. Notably
here. Old Gatti this early.
Gatti landing 2 right hands over the top as Ruelas left it. Quick left hook in.
I think Gabe is truly hurt right now.
The left hook landed on the point of the chin. Now Ruelas allows one to wander low, and the right hand lands for Gatti.
One thing too, Jim, the big weight.
Ruelas has been flat-footed and slow ever since Gatti caught him inside with that left hook. See if Ruelas can regain his foot movements. As left hook lands for Ruelas, and another one for Gabe. Ruelas relying almost exclusively on power shots, as is his habit. He's thrown 98 of them in the first 2 rounds and landed 37, but Gatti is landing more than half of his power shots, and that uppercut face. Gabe.
Tired if he's just taking a little time. Oh, good shot by Gabe.
Waiting for Gatti to come to him as he did to accept that left. Chopping right hand blows.
Keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean.
Another chopping right hand lands inside for Gabe.
And you know he didn't mean to do it. It's just that he throws such wide punches sometimes. And the guy's bending over, so it's harder for him to control where that punch is going to land.
Right hand to the chest by Gatti. Ruelas smiles at look. In fact, in one of his...
I always thought that like a gap. You know, they used to call the gaps.
And Jimmy Garcia died as the result of injuries sustained in their fight on May 6th. Disturbed Ruelas. He remained in contact with Garcia's family for a long time, was haunted by the loss of that opponent. And all of Gabe's family and friends are only hoping that he can somehow find the inner peace to come back to fighting freely and comfortably at the level at which he once fought. If he could do that here tonight, I think they could stand a loss just to see Gabe back at his best.
Well, I don't think he has losing in mind. He's landing a terrific flurry here the last 20 seconds.
He's having an excellent round. We've lost our clock momentarily, so I'll tell you that we're coming right up to 1 minute to go in the round right now. Left hook to the body, right to the rib cage by Gatti. Ruelas, who fought so well in the first 2 minutes of the round, now finds himself pinned and stationary against the ropes, and Gatti unloads another one of those Gatling gun left hooks.
These guys are throwing some mean punches here. Everything has bad intent written all over it.
Ruelas taking the punches and coming back to Gatti's body.
Oh,
hard shot by Ruelas.
Gatti's hurt bad.
Gatti stumbles. Ruelas with a chance. Arturo Gatti momentarily wobbly on his feet.
Oh, now he's out.
Now, but that was a great uppercut.
Yeah, he's hurt very bad. I think he's going to go down if he's not careful. Oh, good body shot by Arturo Gatti.
What a battle! To 22 for Gatti overall. Ruelas 46 out of 88, 52% in the round. We told you you'd get your money's worth from this bout.
And Ruelas has come out like he's looking to find out how much Gatti has left and if he can get rid of him right now.
I don't know if that's a smart thing to do because he should know that Arturo keeps more than. Oh, good
battle
shot.
of uppercuts. Both men landing big uppercut shots. This is a war.
An all-out war.
And it verges on becoming a war of redemption for Gabriel Ruelas. And now here comes Gatti again.
And Gabe has a mouth over his left eye, under his left eye now.
2 minutes left in the round. We'll keep you posted as long as our clock is temporarily out of commission. They're only 1 minute into this stanza, and it is vicious.
And Gatti has a cut under his left eye now.
Right hand bomb, and Ruelas says, hey, you can't hurt me. I'm going to hit you back.
That left uppercut is a vicious weapon for Gabe Ruelas here tonight.
And look at the combinations from Gatti.
This is his fight. This is what makes Gatti.
I don't know, a hair stronger in terms of what he's able to take. And that may get him through this.
Gatti wobbling again and badly cut under the left eye.
Oh, there are.
Low blow